Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, Ninja? Lee? Always nice to see you, brother. Um, Back. How's it going? I'm back. I don't know if I put this out. This was given to me by my boy from Philly. It's like 3D printed. He got it from we went to a con or something. Like a Pokeball Onyx thing going on. It's been chilling in the background, but I don't think it's noticeable. It's back there. What's going on? All right, so if you're in the Discord, you've probably heard me hype up the hell out of Zoroark. If you were here last stream, you saw me do pretty decent with Zoroark. Today, however, Miraidon with the Oricorio is just a nightmare. That's actually my first Sableye, by the way. Haven't played Pocket in a minute, but we will. Yeah, I see that when I go through the friends list and I look to share the people that ask me, I see Lee has it over 7 days or whatever, and I'm like, damn, the boy. It's crazy because I've had the Wonder Pick where you could pick out that it's 5 of the same card with the Florigato 100 times. I get to see Sableye in one of those. December was the last time. That's rough. Well, so far you still got double Ori. Well, it's not double Ori. Well, at least the list that I've seen are in double Ori. But since it's Miraidon, all they need to do is put Ori in the front. Again, where's their aura, right? They put Ori in the front. It's doing its little dance. The you can't hit me because you're an EX dance. And they just build up infinite Miraidon. That just has to 2-tap you and you're gone. You know what I'm saying? I went against Sensi and his list was both Zera and Ori. It's like a 1-1 or something like that. Alright, so yeah, basically, since Miraidon's been bugging, where the Venusaur fans at? Actually, I don't know. I haven't tried Venusaur. I haven't played Venusaur in a while, and the last time I played it didn't go well. But I'm sure it could still be ignorant. Granted, there's so many answers to sleep stuff that. Also, if you brick, right, it becomes a nightmare. Yo, Cat, how's it going? This is not updated. That's not where we're at. But we'll see it now when we play a game. Let's go with regular. Or I'm gonna go with this one, the Hitmontop version. If it feels unnecessary, we could always swap to the Hitmonlee version or just not play Lucario. You're at 17, 13, top 300. We're neck and neck. I'm right behind you. 713 or 714 is my peak this season, and then I've lost 3 times to back-to-back Miraidons. Latoshi, I feel like this spring season is the worst. I hate sleep decks. Yeah, you have to. You're forced to play decks that do well against sleep, or just play PCL or flip heads. I don't know. It is unfortunate, but outside of sleep, I think the format's in a really cool place. This format's kind of brutal. I mean, if this is Masquerada, we're in a tough spot. Trico, if we find the poncho, we could be okay. I've gone up about 100 points today using Blaze, Iron Moth, Iron Valley, and Victini. What the? I have not seen that deck. They're playing around the 4s, which is fine. I mean, they're playing around Hitmontop, which is fine with us. I keep putting them on better, finding it better, and we get to thin the deck out a bit. I'm gonna keep XP in the list. I mean, in the deck, because we're only playing 1. How's it going? What rank? Do you grind the season or? Or you're more like tournaments and GGB stuff? I'm trying to stock up as much glasses as possible for my boy pack. Oh, for Rayquaza or Rayquaza. How do y'all say it? Actually, granted, if you write it out, it's gonna be just as confusing for me. But it's supposed to be like Quasar, right? It would be Rayquaza. I don't know. Maybe I just play Yugi. Like I don't know. Poncho would be really nice like right now. You're also hyper mega request. Interesting that they didn't tap for 20. They don't lose anything in doing so. Come on, give me a Poncho, please. Any guess how many points you need to be top 10k? No idea. Another him on top. Well, they're not gonna play. Actually, I guess they could play Sabrina, but it's not very likely. If you know what it means. If you know. The helmet in the front doesn't matter because Grovyle just snipes, but. You're looking forward for shiny Mega Rayquaza. That one will take a while, no? Lego rumored to release Dragon Ball sets next year. Hopefully they're better than the Pokemon ones, bro. My problem with the Hitmon Lucario is the 2 retreat is kind of brutal. I agree. That's why I didn't XP earlier. And now I'm like praying to find it. The other thing, although, granted, they have the Trico, they just have to put it down, right? I wonder if he's gonna go for face and hope for the best, which would be a misplay, of course, right? You're just gonna, yeah, snipe the bench. Maybe you're right, or maybe they grabbed Ogerpon, or forced to evolve, because they're win condition. The fact they don't have the Trico yet is really good for us. We could piece Lady here and then copycat next turn, or we could just copycat now, but. No, we need to get one more hidden. That's PCL. It's unfortunate this is here because now they for sure get the Trico. It's just a matter of can we beat them fast enough. I don't know the answer to that. Okay, Lily doesn't matter if Copycat finds us the XP, right? Okay, there's the XP. That's good, that's good. Big issue. I do not play Sabrina in this list. But it's not like we have much of a choice here. Do this. We're in a really bad spot because I don't play Sabrina. So there's no like actual out. Maybe they don't know that, but yeah. Shirtless, how's it going? How's it going? I have a hot take. Sabrina be one of the best supports of all time, but her value hasn't dropped yet. People don't use her much. I don't know why. Well, this season is completely different, right? Like most decks have her. Most decks are playing 1-1, like one Cyrus, one Sabrina. And at this point, there's even dark decks playing the Roaring Moon, so it's like double Sabrina in most decks. The win condition here is if they don't evolve, but that's like almost impossible. Yeah, they just beat us with Cyrus. And there's like nothing I can do. Unfortunate. Like, obviously we play Poncho in this. Well, not obviously. Maybe it's not obvious, but we play Poncho in this deck for a reason. We just never found it, so. Yeah, there's no way out of this. If they miss the if both quick growth and the mega Sceptile are in the bottom are in deck right now, that's their win condition. But then they would have research or something to get there. Yeah. Tough luck. The Poncho is there for this exact reason. Well, not this one exactly, but reasons like this one, and we just didn't see it. Let me swap to the other version. Even though I really like him on top, right? But I'm not even sure the other guy would have even helped. But you see, we were at. Okay, I messed up in the. Hold up, let me see here. We were at 1705. Now we're 01. I posted a deck in Discord, got it from Supreme and added a teeny to it. I won't overreact. Again, the difference between winning and losing there was not 100%, but very high on the not seeing Poncho. I guess adding Sabrina would have also made it easier. How's it going, Flipper? Let me see how we would be able to fit Sabrina. Let me do some comparisons here. This build is just pretty generic as how it looks. We would have to like cut a Rocky Helmet or a Poncho. I'll just keep it as is. One loss shouldn't like, oh, we shouldn't hyper. It's like the chance that we see Sceptile is not that high. And even then we have an inherent answer with the Poncho, right? Only like enemy streaks is sleep scan, but I hate playing it. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Now my okay, you see Ponchos. Now we got all the freaking equipment here. Now what was getting me a lot of wins was Zoroark, but then we ran into, well, I ran into Miraidon today. Okay. If they don't find Suicune or a way to retreat, this is decent. Beyond decent, right? In the spirit of House of the Dragon, what name would you give this deck? Damn, I'm not even gonna pretend. I have not watched any Game of Thrones. Hopefully that doesn't change your opinion of mine. Of me. You go House Targaryen for the. I'll take your word for it. Scratch all that then? No, you don't have to scratch it. Just okay. So there's two angles here. It's the one where we could like turbo this Frigibacks, like both of them, or we could just start knocking Chien-Pao here. Kind of tempted to hit both Frigg at least once, so we could Cyrus to just like troll. Well, definitely piercing. It's just a matter of where. I think we have to hit the Chien-Pao. So that once the Lucario starts getting in rotation, which surely we'll draw it soon. $1 on this. Go to the grocery store. If they have double Excalibur, we just lose. And if I'm not mistaken, they have not even used. Oh, they used one research. Let's see. Granted, if we don't draw a basic next turn, we also just lose. Which, in that point, I'm just switching the deck immediately. I'm off of Lucario immediately. We lose to just Hitmontop Turbo. 19 trader Hitmontop. Alright, we didn't just auto lose. The early field blower. Let's punish it. Come on, let's draw Lucario. Yeah. There's one more mini set, and then the next big set is gonna be Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza. Again, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know what the correct one. They're gonna hit us with the fattest copycat. Oh, never mind. Okay. We're still in. We're barely in, by the way, because they're about to body us here. We need a top deck Lucario after this one. Get specific. Boy, I get it. We're all self-conscious. I'm just the first to admit it. No, we can't waste Cyrus. I was tempted to Cyrus, but we can't waste it here. Then it all falls down. I like saying it the first way you said it, but supposedly it's the second way. The worst part is that I don't remember how I said it, the first or the second. I know the two ways I said it, but I don't recall what terms I used. Alright, let's see what they do here. Again, if we draw Lucario, we're set. We have not seen a... Oh, we saw a research. Okay, so... We're a Lucario from just like outright winning, I think. Because we would just Cyrus the Chain Pow and just start swinging face. We swing for 140 the following turn. Never mind. Oh, they went PCO on the front. What the? That doesn't even make sense. Because you're running into... That's such an awkward PCO. Surely we'll draw Lucario right here. Come on. Vamos. Lucario's game. Baby. Bro, luck is always better than skill, bro. Don't let anybody tell you different. Should have XP'd there. If they copycat for 2, that's my bad. There's a post on the official Pokemon Instagram with Ray's pronunciation. Let me send the link. Bet. Let's go. We take those. I was already so ready to drop Lucario. That was skill. Don't let anyone tell you different. True. I was nice to my deck there. And by nice, I mean I would immediately not use you if we lose. Alright, so how's everybody's grind this season? Honestly, I feel like I've been able to get to... I'm still not locked in for top 1000. I'm pretty sure it's still 2000 points that I need to get eventually. But when does the season end? The 29th, so there's like a week left. I feel like I've been able to get there pretty low on games. It's probably a lot more than y'all, but please give me Oricorio. The grind's been easy. I didn't run into that many sleep decks. Honestly, I'm like, if I go against sleep right now, I'll probably be mad. But most decks that I've been playing this season have a good matchup into sleep, or at least a playable one. You know, you're stuck in Ultra Ball 3. What deck are you playing, Will? Oricorio Silver Deluxe deck. I don't know what that is. I'm not mad. Just the one at the grind. Are you talking about like the reverse foil? Switching between meta decks? Why Hitmontop version? Honestly, Lucario, like you mean instead of the Hitmonlee? Maybe because I'm outdated. I don't know. I'll check that out afterwards. Evade, what's going on? Right now I'm using Lucario just because earlier today I was getting bullied by Miraidon. Say something in Spanish. I'm from Colombia, bro. ¿Qué quieres que te diga, loco? Somos paisanos. Yo nací en Cali. Lo que soy de padres cubanos, so So it's a little weird, pero trust, somos paisano. De Bogotá. Imagínate, yo me fui a los 2 años, so en sí no tengo memoria de cuando estaba allá, pero que lo soy, lo soy. This is an awkward spot to be in, I think. I think I'm gonna actually XP away and hope I don't get punished by the heat more immediately. No. Desde los 2 años me fui y nunca regresé. Pienso algún día, pero... Running that OG Lucario. Yeah, no sleep scam in this bitch. I'm tempted to put this, but I'm pretty sure they play... their own. Granted, I guess it's better they play their own than they play copycat. Sí, hablo español, soy hispano. Como dice, nací en Colombia, de padre cubano, así es como llegaron a los Estados Unidos, and I've been in Florida basically my whole life. But yeah, I didn't want to use Lucario, but Miraidon was bullying me for no reason, so that's why we're here. And of course, and I bet they have the heat, the one flame patch and everything already. Nunca falla. They always have that. It's guaranteed in the hand every time. Unless it's like, hopefully it's, actually doesn't matter, right? If we see PCL, if we see Poncho from here on, we're kind of okay. A little late, but nothing. A quick little. Yeah, I run Poncho, but it came late. It came late to the party. Again, let's play around the copycat value. Now we do need PCL to get out of like bad ranges, but let's go for the shiny one over here. Rest in peace, Columbia Petro was based. What was one? I think it's more consistent, but I don't know why. I guess it's because both Hitmontops do the same job that either Hitmonlee or the dog do. Uh-oh. That's a non... I think we're kind of like in a decent spot, no? It's not perfect, but... And I have done zero math. But the fact that we're at 160, we survive us. We're going to hit them for 20 here. If they have the... Yeah, we're going to hit them for 20. That means they're at 190. They'll go to 170 if they swing at the thing. We're one energy short from like being in the perfect situation, but this is not bad. What's that soundtrack? It's Spotify's like... For you, whatever it is. A playlist that's just based on like your listening tendencies or whatever. What'd they do? Okay, they removed some damage from us. No, they Julianed. So they for sure have it unless they're playing the Greninja version and they just... And the Juliana did not grab in the... Maybe they have... Oh, it's a boat player. I didn't notice that. Yeah, they have it. I don't know. The more they wait, they kind of get cooked, right? You don't think this version runs Greninja? Well, the only thing is that the only thing that makes their version different is if they were playing 1-on-1 Greninja. Like they just play the 1-on-1 line, right? Like there's nothing different about this version and the Greninja version. From what we've seen, right? There's nothing that we've seen that says like, oh yeah, they definitely don't have Greninja. Good morning from South Africa. Damn, what time is it in South Africa right now? Yeah, I don't think we could be in a better position right now. Outside, oh, okay, yeah, we are. Let's get as much damage as possible. 5:30 a.m. Tuesday, bet. Damn, you up early. Well, early to me, cause clearly my schedule's kind of inverted. The only way we get cooked here is if they're like on red card, Mars, Infinite Ice Pop. Alright. We're good, we're good. And there it is. The 1/1 Greninja. I cannot stand this Blaziken deck, by the way. And not because like, oh, it's cheap or this. It's like on paper, this looks like blasphemy, bro. Like it's a war crime, bro. I'm aware Juliana makes him a little more consistent and all that BS. Oh, my bad. The deck is inconsistent. Yeah, but this is the first time that I see this guy like not draw everything. Like mostly when I go against that deck, they just have everything every time. Like their opening is literally like either the cast form or the heat more in the front with Torchic and Froakie in the back. Like that's their opener every time. It's actually not consistent. I don't think it is. It seems consistent by the way they draw. Everything by turn 3, yeah, literally. You know what time of the year it is? I got you, I got you. Is that the new World Cup song? I heard it and I knew it was Shakira, obviously. I just didn't know what the name was. Alright, hopefully we get to 1800 by the end of the stream. Who's winning it for me? Well, I have to go for Colombia, but I don't have to go for Colombia. I'm like, am I excited for the new set? I haven't, because Rayquaza, whatever. Actually, let me check this Instagram real quick. Let's see what Ash says here. No, I'm not gonna log in. Just wait, but do they actually pronounce it in the, or is it spelled out? Rayquaza. So I'm assuming it's Rayquaza, right? Rayquaza. Whatever. Point is, it's not this upcoming one. It's the one after. So I don't know. I'm excited once we see a little bit more of it, right? Show the deck. This is like this, bro. This has been like the Lucario deck for, like, unreleased Lucario deck. It's old. If there's one card I would like to fit in, it's probably Sabrina, but I understand why not, because you know you got the Himotops for the Cyrus, and that's about it. But yeah, the month there's another set. I'm hoping it's Kyogre and Groudon. That only makes sense. Well, they might just have Kyogre, like all of them in that one set, right? Since it's a big set. I'm Asian and I have an Argentina jersey. Yeah, but I feel like Messi transcends nations. Like people go for Argentina, I guess, unless you're going for a different reason. Mostly it's because Messi's like the GOAT, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Personally, I was like, growing up, I was Ronaldo over Messi. Not because I thought he was better or anything. It's just like, I had family that was like Real Madrid fans and stuff, so it was like, I had no, bro, all these grass decks, bro. No wonder there's a Blaziken on the ladder. That's just the universal truth. Yeah, he scored 2 more goals today. He should have been 3, right? He missed that penalty kick. Isagi's the GOAT, bro. Evade, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I have no idea what that is. Describe Messi like a universal threat, bro. He might be, bro. You might need the Avengers to stop that man. It's just like talent. There's certain people like LeBron. LeBron is like, if you like, you'll see LeBron way out, like just outside of the United States. If you think basketball, you think Jordan, you think LeBron. That guy's not human. It's the Blue Lug BS soccer anime. Ah, yeah. Okay. I think I've seen ads for like, is there like a mobile game about it? I want Mega Greninja. Ronaldo for life. Gotta support my Portuguese roots. That's another reason, yeah? Alright, so let's see what we do here. Obviously, we go for the Trico. I'm surprised they put the Pheromosa, to be honest. I think this is a... Okay. This might be too early to put down, but whatever, bro. Let's go research into Pokeball. Let's try to guarantee Lucario. Yeah, Riol. Oh, Lord. Okay, so this should be a win. I don't see us losing this one. And high key in a world where they have like, I don't know, Sabrina. Let's do this. This is what beat us last time. That we didn't have Pancho on Riolu, so they were able to put pressure and we lost to Cyrus. Who are you? How's it going? You think Jalen Brunson, your win didn't count? Oh, my bad, my bad. I just forgot to add it. Right? Because we beat the Blaziken and we beat the... What else did we beat? Oh, the Suicune. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna keep X-Speed in the deck, to be honest. The Chien-Pao, yeah. The next set, probably not a Mega set. Even like no Mega Pokemon in it. I wouldn't know. Right, let's go with the Immersive. Breezy. How's it going? Nah, Jalen Brunson, bro. I was watching those. I didn't have a dog in the fight. I didn't care whether the Spurs or the Knicks won. I was hanging out with Jimbo at the time, so it did feel like heavily. Like there was no reason not to root for the Knicks, right? Like you should have seen how happy those New Yorkers got, bro. Do we just PCO the front? We don't need to. They don't knock us out with one hit. But yeah, I didn't have a dog in the fight, but just watching the games, like you could tell why the Spurs were just selling every. They do play Leaf Blower. Granted, it wouldn't have changed anything that I did right now until just now. Does PCO does get me out of range? Oof, I am cooked, huh? We need to find Cyrus ASAP. How many cards in deck? 7. Right, so they hit for 130 with poison 140. We're still okay. Yeah, we gotta hit him at least one more time. Lily and Field Blower is the last Sceptile cook. I feel like it has been the cook for a while, right? Am I the only one who called it Leaf Blower rather than Field Blower? I've probably called it Leaf Blower a few times. We do need Cyrus. But although the PCL is going to be clutch right now. Okay, 5 cards left in deck. Cyrus is one of them. Clearly. Every time I reach for I wrote Leaf Blower instead of... Erica is not enough. Erica's not enough to save him. Leaf Cape would be. Actually, no, Leaf Cape wouldn't be enough if we keep our stadium intact. Rest in peace, Hitmo top. It did its job. Come on, Cyrus. If not, we probably just go in. Nah, hold up. What's the math here? If we copycat, we draw 5 cards. We have... That's not enough. If we put down Riolu, do we risk losing the game? Plays copy? Yeah, no, I plan on copycatting. I'm just thinking if the -1 card in hand matters. I think we just copycat. I don't even want to think what the math is. There's the Cyrus. There's Rocky. We'll put Rocky Helmet in the back just in case they like. Yeah, so we're pretty much locked in to win next turn, I think. I guess I could have put Rocky in the front, but Cyrus was pretty. It felt kind of obvious that they had a Cyrus, like they were going to go for Cyrus. That was the purple energy here. Shout out to the helmet placement. I wonder if he realized he was cooked now or earlier. Put it down a copycat. Putting it down probably made sense. I don't think they had enough time or yeah, GG's. Yeah. The field blower. Yeah, hopefully we just stop seeing. I haven't seen Sceptile like in all weekend, by the way, or all of earlier today, and all of a sudden we've seen in 4 games we've seen 2 of them. And we are playing Lucario, by the way, because Miraidon was trolling me all of this morning or this afternoon. 0 leaf cape all game, and we take those. Granted, we did have the Karina, so it kind of didn't matter, but yeah, no leaf capes for them. You played a few of them today? I need them to go. Oh, there you go. This is what we're here for, bro. I don't know how you'll be getting to 1700 and I'm stuck at 1100, 1200. What decks have you been playing, Javi? If I could call you that. Javier. What decks have you been playing? I've been having a pretty good season, like both, like in all fast, like in luck. I've been feeling pretty good about myself. In Lucario and Suicune, that could be it. I feel like it depends. Like I feel like if you queue, every time you queue up with Suicune, you find the lightning decks, and every time you queue up with Lucario, you find sleep decks. You could be having a rough time. Like it definitely matters what you go against. No fear of Himmelta, bro, or no respect for it, I guess. That's a little respect there. Suicune not the best this season. Yeah, it's not the best because of the lightning decks. Although it has some really good matchups. It has some really bad ones too. Jesus Christ. I might regret that later, but whatever. We'll put it down for now. If he draws double Magneton, like if he goes Clement into whatever that do, we're cooked. But if he misses, we're kind of okay. Allison, the Brazilian goalkeeper, grew out his hair and now he looks like me. I gotta look him up. So they have one. If just one is fine with me. Energy in the back, that's... Or a Choreo. Okay, that's not gonna do nothing. High key, PCL where? Okay. High key, I think I'm gonna Cyrus and get rid of that Magnemite now while I can. Bruh. What? How would you regret if they have no bench attacker or Sabrina? Oh, they could have Sabrina. A bunch of decks play Sabrina. They should have Sabrina, mejor dicho. Which is why I would regret it. I would regret it if they have Sabrina. He's not trying to high roll. They're just holding out for... He didn't have a second one, so he's... No, I'm not going to Cyrus. I'm not going to Cyrus. Because the Cyrus will get the knockout. And then lets them in with the Magneton, like... Regardless, we could follow it up with the Himmeltop, right? Like, there's no rush to do this. Like, he hard drew this guy. Like, okay, whatever, dude. What's going on? What's going on? ¿Qué tal, Garel? No mucho, no mucho. Aquí esperando robar un draw card, bro. Necesito encontrar un Lucario. Wait, why is it lagging? I'm like, I definitely clicked the Himmeltop. Nah, we're probably gonna lose to just not. We're either gonna lose to the Sabrina that I called in turn 1, or just not seeing Lucario, and that's also just a loss. No draw power, by the way. We just started the game with all our basics in hand and then 2 Pokeballs. Yo, Draken, how's it going? How's it going? Okay, there's the Miraidon, right? Meepy with the 28 months. This is crazy play by them. Granted, they would just sit on Oricorio, and I guess we lose that way. But you see, we just lose this way. Nice. I voy a aprovechar that. By the way, thank you, Smeepy. I'm gonna go take a piss, and then we'll continue. I didn't want to get up while we were winning, because that's a bad juju. You know what I'm saying? Breaks for days, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Can't win them all. It sucks because that's like the matchup we wanted, but it is what it is. I got the DDS badge of the RuneScape. Yeah, Jared Soul is a beast. OG even. Going to lose to Ori alone since no Himmeltops? True. Oh, if it wasn't for the Miraidon that's just chilling, technically the Riolu out damages. But yeah. Holy quick piss. Now my bathroom's literally outside that door. Yo, Fue Coco, what's good? What's good? Now, let me look up Allison, the Brazilian portero. I see it. One old Jordan versus Algeria. That first pronunciation was chopped. That's on me. Or is this not working? You come up with a good streaming schedule yet? Nah. Currently, I'm on that. Hey, yo, Lucian ended early. I guess I'll jump on. That's my current schedule. And I wish I was trolling. ¿Qué te están pareciendo estas ranks? ¿No está un poco monótono el juego? Honestamente, no me ha parecido mucho porque he pasado buenos juegos con Zoroark. Me ha gustado jugar Zoroark. Miraidon. Un poco ignorante, pero me gusta también. I don't know. I've had fun this season. Granted, I haven't played Sleep Scam since like the first day. I told myself I'm not gonna play that. I'm not queuing that deck up, and I haven't played Hydreigon. So as long as I avoid those, I feel pretty chill. The goal scored 2 more today. Should have been 3 though. Should have been 3. Missing penalty kicks. What's going on? But Bella, bro, that emo is so fire. Alright, so we just need to find the Poncho, and we're a-okay, right? To the point where I think I'm gonna toss the X speed. Like we just really need Poncho, and then we're kind of in the driver's seat after that. Here goes. 4 new cards, baby. Please let Poncho be one of them. Or PCL to blank the him only, and then the Poncho, you know? Okay. Hold. Not perfect, but it could be worse. They haven't seen Riolu, right? So we're still... Aquí could have put in Riolu, but it's fine. Tampoco juego Sleepscan hasta yo dos enfermeras porque me sale mucho. Vale. Lo que te funcione, brother. No Riolu yet from them. That's pretty hype. Another Riolu or... I think if we find Poncho now and then PCL, we're in a better spot than vice versa. Or none of the above. Oof, I'm cooked. Whoops. We'll be fine. Trust. Them not having is a good start. I never understood what's the main focus of the opponent deck. What do you mean? Like, they just haven't seen Riolu, but it's the same thing. They just replaced the Himotops for Hitmonlee and Zygarde because they do the same, but with like stronger. You know what I'm saying? The 1 retreat cost goes a long way. Like, they're hitting for 30. They choose with what they hit with. It's sort of like when Blaziken would play Heatmore, like both Heatmores. Like, if you need to hit the babies in the front, you one-shot babies. Igglybuff and Chingling. Like, we're high-key cooked here, to be honest. I think we just have to, like, abandon the hurt Lucario and hope. So outpace the damage over here. Afraid to die. To the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Yeah, we are hyper cooked. Granted, they had Field Blower, so like the Poncho was only going to go so far. I think this build's cooked. I think we gotta drop it. I'm on the Pokopia grind tonight. Oof. That was too spacey. What's going on? Honestly, we've only seen one Miraidon. Why hit that one? There's the Cyrus, but I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, we just lose to Antiquity. Damn, I got hyped for like 2 seconds. And I was like, we lose to Cyrus no matter what. Cue up that gen is. Yeah, now is where we missed that we don't have the XP. All they have to do, we don't even need Cyrus right now. They just need to not do nothing, and they could kick us. Oh, Ginger with the resub. Thank you. Wait, they're giving us time. It's a fake. It's the illusion of time, to be honest. Okay, they're gonna copycat. There's no way you ice pop the Zygarde. Oh, okay, PCO, that makes sense. It's not gonna help them, but it makes sense, you know? Alright, it comes down to if they have Cyrus. If they do not have Cyrus, we win next turn. If they have Cyrus, clearly they win, right?
I want to do the edge. My friends are dead.
Alright, moment of truth. Cyrus or no Cyrus? They played it as if they didn't have Cyrus. For cards, okay, Riolu in the bench, that doesn't matter. 6 cards in deck. Clearly the Cyrus is down there. That also seems like a bad play, but it's nor here nor there. Somehow we won that one. Forgot I had to when you came back. Nah, you chilling, bro. Y'all don't owe me a single sub, bro. Y'all don't owe me nothing. Would I appreciate it? Yeah. Would I love to, like, do content for a living? Who wouldn't, right? I'm nowhere near that. Nor do I plan to be, so. Unless. See, Bones, what's going on? But yeah, any of y'all that choose to support, I appreciate y'all immensely. But don't ever feel like you need to. Manifest it for you, bro. I appreciate that. It's just Pocket would have to blow up exponentially, I feel. like we would need like Moist Critical to like stream Pocket, and then even then it would be like it's not like it doesn't have like the Among Us to it, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. There's definitely people pulling for Pocket to have a good run, but I was gonna drop the deck, but we somehow won that one, so we keep it going. What Luke am I running? We're playing double him on top. Realistically, we just got lucky last game, but I don't know. I like the double him on top. Has it been me in the ass that it has such a steep retreat, like such a heavy retreat cost? 100%. Like I feel like every game so far, like if it was a 1 retreat cost, it'd be doing good, but. Going second is always ideal, I believe. You gotta believe. Him on top lead is also ideal. Although I've won games where I just start Riolu going second and start swinging for 90 on my second turn of the game, and it's hard for some decks to take to deal with that, you know. It's almost 2 years running and decent fan base. It's just only so much content you can do with it. Yeah, but it's also like if they made it like competitive, right? Like Champions just came out. And it's going to have a following because they forced everybody who played VGC, like, oh, if you want to keep competing, you have to learn Champions. Like, this is what we're doing now, so tough luck. They don't even need to do all that. If they did half of that to Pocket, it would help in the long run. low key, when I have double research, I very rarely not use them. But copycat for 6 just seems too crazy, bro. Even a quarter, yeah, even a quarter would help. Do they have Pocket at regionals yet? They have it as a side event. There was a 32 player side event with Rocky Helmet. Hold up. There was a 32 player side event at NAIC where the winner won a case of Chaos Rising. That is insanity. But that's for NAIC. Regionals is a little lower, but still. You know what it is to... Yeah, that copycat was insane. Only 32? Yeah, it's... First of all, it was... The entry fee was $30. So, like, if you're just a casual, you don't even consider that. Regionals is 3 booster boxes? Yeah, so just half the pricing. Like, I don't blame people for not joining the tournament. Like, they don't... I don't think it was known that that's how much they were gonna give. And if it was known, I don't know if my boys even knew. This could come to bite us, but I think it's fine. If they have Guzma, bro, they could take all my equipment. I don't care. You could win next turn if he doesn't have anything on bench. True. Do you think they should do balance changes, like changing the stats of the cards, or do you prefer the current balancing where it's just like power creep? Well, they found their backup Scarm. Yeah, you have to assume they have healing as well. It's just granted, they can't even one-shot us. Giannis got traded to the Heat. If anyone follows the NBA, ain't no way. Did it finally happen? You got my... If it's a lie, you got my ass, bro. You got me. You baited the hell out of me. Hold up. 5 minutes ago, Giannis reportedly traded to the Heat in Blockbuster deal. Hey, yo. That spells the end of the air. Bro. Oh, Lord. All the freaking ads now. I can't even read the article, bro. Alright, if you know the details, just put it down. What did he give? Nah, I'm not reading all this. Let's get back into the game. Put the info. It is real. Let's go, baby. Okay, let's... Wait, they didn't put the Pokemon down. We just win, right? Because this is 90. With Karina, it's 120 minus 10. Oh, no, wait, no. They're still alive because of the... They have a resistance of minus 30. We're not quite winning yet. We're doing 91... 120 minus 30. So they'd still be at 10 HP. Bobby Portis for Tyler Hero, where... Oh, the entire freaking team. Alright, this is great because we get to play around... Uh-oh, hold up. First and Hero. Nah, and then the entire bench, right? Kalel Ware seemed promising, but obviously none of these are Giannis, right? More ice pops. Oh no, the last one never ended. This guy got infinite ice pops. Granted, it might not matter, right? What's the max HP on that? 140 minus, it's at 170? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because of the Karina in hand. Snow was one I was going on. I'd be surprised if he doesn't put down the Pokemon. Jesus Christ, bro. I was ranked. It's fine. This guy's annoying as... Our opponent's annoying as hell. And now we gotta do math real quick. It's minus 50, minus 80. We're dealing 140. 140, 170. I didn't have enough time to do that. We probably would have won if I just put up that guy in the active. Because we were going to draw the stadium, whatever. Whoops. Yeah, we would have won, but the stupid timer, bro. Yeah, we would have just done 140, 170, 190 minus... I know, I think they would have survived with 10, no? Nah, I don't even know what math I'm doing. It would be minus 80, 1... Yeah, they would have still survived with a little bit of HP. Yeah, they would have lived. They would have lived. Because of the second apron, a lot of teams go all in on one. GG's. He didn't use another Jasmine, right? I don't know what the point of holding the other Pokemon is, by the way. Especially with 4 energy. Like, they would have another Skarmory that could swing. I guess, because we went... Wait, it's 1-4. Never mind. I know why. We one-shot it. We one-shot it. No matter what they put. Maybe it's like playing around... I don't know. I really don't know. It's Skarmory, bro. Like, it's just... It was barely playable on release. And my record still is 1-1 against it this season, so... Guys worried about him? I don't know. Maybe. High key. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't go forward with the first one. Like, because, yeah, it would have survived. Wait, Snow, what do you mean by you currently... You ranked yourself? What does that mean? But wish he kept Jockus. I think Where hurts more than Jockus, right? Although, I guess he would have been a bench piece because you have obviously Bam and Giannis. So Kalel Ware, whatever, would just be writing. He was confused because he wasn't flipping coins. He had no idea what to do. Alright, we're going first. I guess Bobby Portis is the bench piece that they wanted, although they might just ship him immediately, right? 1 pick swap and first and 1 second rounder. I have no idea. Alright, we're going first, so hopefully we find a Rocky Helmet. Or not. It doesn't matter. Like, it is a matchup where we're gonna play around Sabrina. Yeah, that's all we have. It's Bam, Giannis, and Portis. Poncho doesn't do anything in this matchup, right? I doubt they'll be on like Jirachi. We'll put a Poncho over here. The team still loses to the West. I don't know. The Knicks didn't lose to the West. You don't like the Heat at all? You kind of, I don't know. I don't expect people to like the Heat, but you kind of gotta respect that. I guess that they always try. I don't know. Yo, T-Mac, what's going on? Waking up here would be nice. Wake up and drawing Rocky Helmet. Okay, 0 for 1. Helmet. 0 for 2, baby. Alright, we found Luca. They do play the... or they usually play Training Grounds, so I'm gonna hold Arena. You're glad Giannis is out of the division as a Bulls fan? Because when they're in division, you see them like 4 times, right? Or did they change how the schedules are? Alright, so this Hitmontop is cooked. Oh, now you woke up. Nice. I respect the effort, but Giannis and Bam pairing is a pairing of all time. Bro, it's gonna happen. Actually, although they're a little bit better. Like, the issue with the Spurs, I know we're not talking about the Spurs, though, at all, but as watching them from the outside looking in, bro, it's kind of brutal seeing... Okay, so yeah, they're on the whole package. It was pretty brutal seeing how they had nobody... Bro, for like the last 2 minutes of that game 5, they're just like, yeah, let's give the ball to the rookie to score. It's like, what? Alright, they have Espeon, they immediately knock off the Hitmontop. But I don't think I have an option. And now we can't even Rocky Helmet because I fucking put the Poncho on this shit. Shout out to myself. The Spurs issue was having Fox on the floor and the coach holding timeouts for next season. Crocodile was going on. Okay, research. That's preferred over Sabrina. We really need Hitmontop to wake up here. It'd be beyond clutch if he wakes up here. And beyond garbage if he doesn't. Come on, please, 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 Hitmontop. You son of a bitch. So brutal, dude. If Halliburton didn't get injured, the West probably lost 3 straight finals, by the way. Hitmontop, master of waking up when it does not matter. Although if we're able to Cyrus a Swablu, we have an angle, right? Let's see, it don't matter. Okay, so their hand already has the Iggly buff. So their 5-card hand has 3 basics in it, minimum.
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Leave me with the raid. Yep. You have a Twitch? How's it going, blue player? What do you mean I have a Twitch? Yeah, I've been having a Twitch. I missed y'all as well, brother. Alright. So what's the play here? I feel like I don't care about Igglybuff. I also feel Cyrus is a misplay. I think our best play... Damn, I really only got to swing once with him on top at all, bro. Okay, if we knock out Igglybuff... Now, if we go... Having no Himotops left in the game is so brutal. Okay, we go XP because we're not putting anything down. Ball these. How's it going with the... Thank you for the follow. Blue player, thank you for the follow. We already know they have like all the basics in their hand. I think Cyrus right now is just too greedy. Ghost, it's a nice streamer that isn't baldy. Did I disappear from the face of the planet? I didn't stream for 2 months. So low-key, yeah. I've never seen so much hair in my life before. Nah, you probably did. You probably did. Appreciate all of y'all following, by the way. Who might? Jay Khaled, thank you for the follow. Needed friend, thank you. And Kenny Gabbard Music, thank you for the follows. I'm probably cooked. Although wait, there's an angle. First, we gotta wake up. Second, we Cyrus the Swablu, and that's it. That's game. They can't beat us. Then we have to wake up again after that, but we'll get there when we get there. Actually, no, we got cooked. They hit us way too hard. Alright, if the Altara's in the bottom of the deck, we are good, bro. We do not afford anything else. Yeah, because they swing for infinite. Yeah, so and we know they have Eevee. We are so cooked, and they're gonna swing for. Oh, we just die. We're just dead. That's so bro. Because this guy's gonna swing for 40 and then 80. Sleep Scam is so ignorant, bro. And PCL is somewhere in the deck. Him on top's never woke up. This game is beautiful. Not bad though. Hold on. Let me catch up with chat now that I hate this game. Dark Right clear, sleep is dumb. Yep. How's it going, Doug? Yeah, we got a super scam. That's our first sleep scam of the day though, so it could have been worse. I might recognize you as a Caro King on TikTok. Maybe. I'm. It's been 2 months, so I'm bad with names to begin with. Maybe if I saw your icon in the TikTok chat, then I would probably remember. Your deck is sleep scam adjacent. What's Doug rocking now? It's been a whole 3 days since I last talked to him. Your deck is soft scam. Greetings from Chicago. How's it going? Emia? I think that's what it says. Why did I take 2 months off? Granted, I probably should be taking more time off, to be honest. Family stuff, bro. I don't make, like, this is like a hobby for me. Like it's hard for me to justify the time that goes into content creation compared to like what I make from it. And like life, bro. I have a wife and a son, so it's like a pretty demanding at times, to say the least. That's the simplest way of putting it. Brazewood took a rhino pill. Whatever works, brother. I made the Alteria scam deck because how nasty it is. Hate that deck with the burning patch, and I don't blame you. This guy is so good. You can't imagine somebody playing better. Yeah. Low key, given the cards he was given, he did pretty good. Yeah. Alright, going first, kind of rough here. Took a Broly boost. But no. At least we have the helmet this time. Can't be break arrow and in game to see it. Alright, this time the Rocky helmet and the PCL showed up, bro. Bro, what's this guy leaving for? Hold up. We got this one. We got this covered. Hold up. Curly, thank you for the bits. You like the him on top? Yeah, I'm not sold on either version. Realistically, the reason I've been hyping Zoroark like all weekend, but Miraidon's a pain in the ass for it because all they have to do is sit behind the Oricorio. Yeah, dale, brother, take it easy. Is that go to steal? How's it going, shirt? Or I guess not shirt. Alright, can him on top wake up one time so I could hold PCL for later in the game? It has yet to wake up on my turn. Granted, it's only the second sleep scam we go against. That's a hero right there, bro. Low-key, I want a copycat. I know PCL is strong here. Nah, I think I have to hold the copycat. Their hand's not even that big. Vamos. In a perfect world, they'll retreat into another Igglybuff, run into my helmet, not have double dark right because that would suck. Okay, XP, never mind. Who knows what's gonna happen now? Brace yourselves. Double XP doesn't do anything. Into copycat, okay. Could be worse, could be worse. Now let's see what we run into. They could swap into literally anything. Okay, energy in the front. They didn't draw shit. Okay, cool. Okay, high key, this seems like an angle where you probably need a copycat. Again, PCL is not going to matter this time around because Himotop's just gone. So we just got to find Luca. Says here that you missed the train to Hogwarts. It's all good, bro. There'll be some trains in the future, probably. Paradox, what's going on? He has that fighting Miraidon, imagine. Well, in this case, like, we wouldn't mind, right? Because he runs into our fighting. What we would like to find is another PCL before they try to sleep scam. So he didn't... There's no way that's correct, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Brother, you wasted your X speeds. Like, I'm a Cyrus away from just auto-winning the game. Wake up, him on top. Do it again. Do it again. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That makes up for last game, where they slept the entire time. Alright, now we just need to find literally anything, and we just win, right? There's PCL. There's another Hitmon top. That feels like a good idea. Alright, so mathematically, we put him at 170. Yeah, we're swinging here. I bring double Cyrus with that top. Yeah, I feel like my list could definitely use work. It's definitely outdated, but also the deck hasn't changed much. He took that last game personal. He really did, bro. He said, I'm going to solo the next deck I see, bro. That's what he said. So he needs healing or we just win. Wife took the kids. Thank you for the follow, but sorry to hear that. There's no... Bro, you just scoop, bro. The damage is on board. Like this. Whatever. Shout out to that him on top. A legend. Also, I realized that I was covering my hand. It's just that my opponent... Hold on, whoops. Let me show my hand again. My opponent kept getting out of screen, like off screen. And I'm like... Actually, like, it's standard Lucario him on top. Sensi. You see what you did to me, Sensi, bro? I'm out here playing Lucario, bro. Looking for advice on your last comment. What would you do? Hold up, let me scroll up. I definitely missed it. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I think I read over it. Then something happened, and and I'm hiding your hand. Yeah, just for that game. Pacific Strand. Too many little on YouTube side of things. Yeah, I was hiding the hand because the opponent kept like leaving. It kept saying like waiting for opponent, and I'm like OCD about, not OCD, but paranoid is the word. Paranoid that they're just trying to like, do you not run hard hat? The helmet? Yeah, we played double helmet. Let me scroll up, Coastin. I got you. Oh, it was during the raid. That's why. That makes sense. I only have enough dust for one trade right now with my second account. If it were you, would you trade second Juliana, third Cyrus, second Sabrina, full art Miraidon, or Rainbow? I would hold, honestly. Just because you have the trade. Because like second, no deck's playing the second Juliana. Third Cyrus would be high key. What I would do with the third Cyrus is trade, like let's say, is hold it so you could trade it for something you prefer. But I guess you would still have to send it to your main account because you only have one. Okay, I get it. The second account only has one trade left. I would say wait until any of those cards become like relevant. Because obviously you can't play 3 Cyrus. Second Hulana's not seeing play. Second Sabrina's not seeing play. Koraidon's not seeing play. So like maybe if you really want Miraidon for your lightning deck, then that was the one. Or just hold. GG's, you beat me earlier on Blade. Switch to top. On a 9 streak, let's go, Shifu. I got sleep scam, so I have not gotten a 9 win streak. I'm not on that level of win streak, but yeah. Although I have to admit, and you could go back to the VOD, you're probably the first Blaze player that I've gone against on stream that just didn't draw the nuts. Has the Poncho been good? I like Sabrina instead. You know, every deck that that the Poncho's good against has Leaf Blower. So I was even thinking about how can I fit Sabrina into this list, because we could have there was a matchup that if we had Sabrina, we could have just stolen the win. Say less, Sensi. The Poncho definitely depends on the day, but so far, it either hasn't pulled up or they had the blower. Oh, hold up. Whose emote is that? The Gengar is insane. Ledgar? Who's that? I might need to... I don't play the deck was down bad, like minus 100 and early Rich Quit. Also, one Rocky over Sabrina. One change is the one change I made. I just changed the Poncho for the Sabrina. Shout out to Sensi. But yeah, I feel like the tools felt like too much. There are 2 big ninja decks going around, but haven't seen a ton of Ponchos. Why? I don't know, because those aren't the decks playing the blowers, right? Although I haven't seen the Greninja Lucario as much as I did like the first few days. That's our 3rd sleep scam in a row, bro. I don't think it's the same guy either. We also have PCO. High key. I was like, if we get him on top, I'm just gonna hide behind the. I was gonna X speed into it, but been AFK from Pocket for a little while. What's the Poncho do? Poncho basically protects your bench Pokemon from attacks or abilities that would do damage to it. So they can't Greninja ping it. They can't Hitmonlee. It's protected from like basically as long as it's on the bench, it can't get hurt. Aquí jugando un poco mientras veo tu stream. Suerte, Vic. Man is still alive. Yeah. I am. Is there any chance you have an extra rainbow or shiny Entei EX to trade me? I can't find someone who will trade one. I do not. I only have my playset of rainbows. I don't have an extra full art. We're gonna have to do an early PCO, unfortunately. It's not that bad because then the next one we just evolve, right? And now we have the Sabrina angle as well. Low key, there's a world we could just X speed here, but nah, let's do this. Next turn we could just X speed, evolve, X speed, copycat. Finally caught a stream. Good luck on the games. Thank you, Rope. How's it been going? We're scamming the scammers right now. Okay, kind of lagged from my view, so I don't know how many cards went into their hand, but that Espeon does cook the entire plan. There goes our scam. I don't think there was a better angle, though. There's nothing we could have done. We could have evolved into Lucario, but that doesn't do nothing. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna... The plan does not change. We evolve, we X speed, and we put him on top to die in the front, and then we lock in after that. We have Sabrina now, so there's like a win con, yeah? We're gonna evolve. We're gonna X speed. And now copy. Pokeball or double Himmeltop. They're all over the deck. Come on. Well, there's the Sabrina. Hopefully they don't have their own Sabrina, right? Alright, it's coming together. The scammer angles is here. As long as they don't have their own Sabrina. Research. Although if I were them and I had Sabrina, I wouldn't swing him on top here. We'll find out eventually. Been good. Got to see you back. Best week. Gotta head out. Catch you. See you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Take it easy. Stay pro. All of the above. Alright, so yeah, it's probably gonna come down to a coin flip. I doubt he just goes in with the. They play training rounds, but yeah. Basically, if he goes in with Altaria, we win with the Sabrina that we just put into the deck. And if he tries to scam, there's nothing we could do but flip heads. Good time to have added Sabrina. I better. Hopefully he swings with Altaria. Obviously, like that's our win condition. And he went straight into it. Let's go, baby. Shout out Sensi, bro. Granted, after the very first game, I was like, we need to find a spot for... We need to find a spot for Lucario. I mean, for Sabrina in the deck. But I was like, oh, we just lost one game. We don't have to, like, deal that bad. And then... just attack. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Meanwhile, Poncho would have done a whole lot of nothing. I just realized the third energy is kind of not BM, but unnecessary because this one makes a swing for 100. Yo, there was something, right? I heard it. The clapping seal, bro. That's the first time I've seen that on my stream, bro. Thank you, though. The Twitch feed didn't even know what to do with that information. It didn't even show up in the activity feed. And they're like, it's like, thank you, though, thank you. Couldn't he have won by keeping the stadium he put up? No, the stadium he put actually deals more. The stadium I put only buffs fighting type swings. The one he put buffs stage 1s. 10 streak ended by sleep. Good night. Good luck on the rest of the games. Dale Shifu. I'm glad one of us was able to find a 10 streak. That's just insane. How do you play sleep scam and not try to scam? Yeah, he missed the memo on that one. Yo, Jay, what's going on? Oh, that's why I've never seen it before, because it was on the YouTube side of things. Thank you, Jay. That's the first time I've seen those, so I appreciate that. I thought you put up the ×2 weakness stadium. Oh, yeah, no. Granted, that one only works if Omega is not swinging, right? So it would be weird. How much do you actually play to reach top 1,000? You could check. I've played 279 plus a few ties. Over 280 games so far this season, which is on the low end. I usually play like, I used to play when I streamed daily, well, not daily, weekdays. I was doing minimum 30 games a stream. I was doing 4-hour streams Monday through Friday. So on a week alone, I was playing more than this. What is that? 150 games, and a season was like a whole month. I'd play over 1,000 games usually. As many games as my ranking. True. That's crazy. What the hell? Literally, granted, not counting the draws, is literally 279. That's insane. But like the top 100. Let me not bulk in all the top 100. The top 10 is playing like 100 per day almost. Almost 6k points is insane. Yeah, Shigun's on another level. I don't know what his win rate is, but it needs to be somewhat like above average plus a bunch of games, right? Wild thought it took a lot more. It depends on win rate, right? There's people that are top 1,000 with under 50%, and then obviously they have to play you could outperform. It's probably another sleep scam, by the way. They got the Darkrai sleeve, Psychic Energy. That's 4 sleep scams in a row. Brother, get a job, bro. Get a hobby. I'm just kidding. This is a hobby. But it's crazy. If they have Espeon, we just lose on site. We're just dead. Yesterday, I just queued random battles because I didn't feel like playing ranked, and opponent is playing sleep scam decks. Yeah, Jazz, it's criminal what's out there. No excuse for it either. But yeah, right now, if they have Espeon, board's just gone. Low-key, I want to put the arena just so that it's one less card for copycat. Like, whatever, dude. And we don't have Rocky Helmet this time. Just started playing again after being gone for a year. Oof. I wonder what it's like waking up right now, joining in Pocket. Like I haven't played in a while, and just being put to sleep like for 10, like 5 games in a row. I just want to ruin people's days on random queues. Oh, that guy, yeah, that guy just chose violence, bro. Yeah. Here goes Espeon, right on cue, bro. And the Swablu, they did not miss a beat, bro. My brother in Christ, bro. I can't imagine just coming back after a year and seeing this nonsense, right? Granted, the game is like in a really good spot if it wasn't for this. Granted, Miraidon's like on the line, I feel. But that's also because it gave me a hard time, so it's like I'm biased. Alright, so we're gonna we've seen this play before. Or we copycat and hope for the best. But this is in a way worse position. We're only drawing 2 cards. We don't have a point from the Iggly buff like we did last game. Yeah, we're cooked. Like, if we see Altaria, we could just scoop it up, bro. He's gonna swing for 70. Minus 20. We're already at 100. The lead Darkrai and Ice Pop in the game is honestly pretty nice. I guess. I think Iggly buff is worse than Darkrai, but you're not wrong. Like, I feel like lead Darkrai feels super bad, especially in like this version that doesn't have any retreat stuff. Already used our XP, so we're just gonna have to smack with the Espeon here. Hopefully Rocky Helmet, okay. And PCL. So if they don't have the Altaria, there's a line. The more cards they add, the more we change Igglybuff was irrelevant before the Darkrai Nani X. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's not the problem, right? Like, just because it wasn't a problem for Darkrai, like, yes, if Darkrai never came up, Igglybuff wouldn't be a problem. But if which card is worse is definitely Igglybuff being able to like that first game was against Sleep Jam where we never woke up. We literally never played the game. Like, our guy never woke up, and then by the time we got to Lucario, they're just like one-shotting us. But I do agree that Igglybuff was irrelevant before that. Alright, so the win condition is pretty obvious, right? It's back to Sabrina. Being able to do damage and sleep is crazy. You're not wrong. Alright, so I don't think heal matters. Heal doesn't matter. Does it? I guess if they have Igglybuff Cyrus, it matters. But other than that, it doesn't matter. I'd rather hold it to be able to play next turn. Our win condition is definitely Sabrina. And them not having Cyrus. If they have Cyrus, we probably just lose regardless. And next turn we would be doing 90, 100, 130. That's not enough to kill this thing. If they have Altaria, we just lose, right? So let's do it like this so that our win conditions are Cyrus and Sabrina. That's 2 outs to the game. Okay, there's the Cyrus. Do they have Altaria? Yeah. Okay, so it didn't matter. Yeah, the extra little health from... As I put, I'm confident in flipping heads is my message. I be sleep scam way more often. Yeah, maybe that's the way, bro. That's brutal, dude. Honestly, not... Bro. surely we won't find a 5th sleep scam in a row, right? A lot has happened since then I've been on, but I think it's making it more fun since there's so much new stuff. Probably. Funny enough, this says like probably the most, like the least to introduce stuff. Because like the only card that's relevant is like Miraidon. Correct me otherwise. Like I know Rory Moon sees some play, but it's not like my favorite Zoroark list doesn't even play the Moon. And I guess in extension to Miraidon you have Turo as well, but that's 2 cards out of a set of however many cards. I miss the Dartina days. I'm not gonna lie. Same. In comparison to like a big evil, I feel like Dartina wasn't that bad. It was just we just didn't know what was coming, you know? At the time it was definitely kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We're going second against Dark. Okay, so not Sleep Scam. And before it's the Absol Sleep. We have XP, so we could just do this. Uh-oh. And we do not have Poncho. Oh, high key. I'm assuming this is Hydreigon. Much lower pace and took some skill. Now everything's flip a coin, mindless decks. I agree. Not everything, but Sleep Scam is definitely that. Alright, so we have an infinite research here. I mean, not research, copycat. Okay, X speed is back. Oh, this Rocky Helmet's not gonna do too much in front of an Absol, but wherever they swing, we just let them have it. And we evolve the other one. Been a while since you've seen a Leap Absol. Yeah, they knew we took out Poncho, so you're like, you know what we should put in? Alright, let's see what they're on. Oh yeah, we knew Hydreigon, okay. To the surprise of nobody. Alright. Part of me was tempted to Sabrina to just get some hits in, but probably the correct play too, right? I'm leaning towards the Sabrina. Wouldn't be that bad. We could also just research though. Let's research. Let's research. PCL is huge here. Sab to prevent the Cyrus. How does Sabrina prevent Cyrus? We have XP, so like if they Cyrus Riolu, I don't care for that. Interesting that they went with that one. What do you think of the actual Speed World Cup song? I have not heard it, to be honest. I'd rather play against Sleep than Hydreigon. Mega Kangaskhan still cooks too. I've seen it. Think it. Alright, alright, alright. What are they doing, bro? No, copycat. What are they doing? That whatever they want is what they're doing. Champions by actual speed? Hold on. That I queued it up. Is there a world where they don't have a second ice buff? High key, I probably just prefer. I don't even know. What the hell would be the play here, bro? I feel like this is cooked. TCL. Pretty sure they run Sabrina. Yeah, but if they find it, they have it, right? There's not much I could do. Why not take the Hydra last turn? How? I could only swing for 90. Yeah, I would have left them at 10 and they could do some like, but if they had anything, I was just cooked, right? Yeah, I'm just dead. Do you have double Hitmon in the deck? It's in the deck somewhere. I'm pretty sure we just died to the fact that they have research into Hydreigo. I'll let them do it though. I'll play some Zoroark. Where's my post-it? Luca, top 7 and 5. Not ideal, but fine. He would have had to take himself out to swing or put in another mono. Not if he has a second ice pop. If he has a second ice pop, he just have to play one and that's it. Like, and even then, what's the like? There's not really test. Now I'm listening only. I don't know why I can't turn it off. I don't know how that works. It does let me know that you're listening only though. Can't be that ugly. So maybe turn earlier. You had to copycat and try to hit the second Himmeltop so you could retreat and be the Megaso. Yeah. Yeah, he had every card. It was kind of cooked, right? The baby Absol definitely was not expected. Yeah, you're good. Should be good. Oh, because before you were watching without... I don't know why it says watching without audio. Oh, okay, I see that. Oh, so the badge was on, but you weren't actually just watching, is what you're saying? Like, you were watching normally, but the thing next to your name just kept saying it, right? Alright, so if y'all didn't know, it's the World Cup. Shout out to Actual Speed for clarifying that for us. The song's not bad. It's just... I tuned out. I zoned out mentally, and then when I zoned back in, he just kept repeating the same word. If I win, you stay for one more. If you lose, I go to sleep. Bah. How early do you have to be up the next morning? You could just blame that I lost. You gotta love these The amount of times I have double Zoroark in hand and my Zoroark can't do Ascension, I just have to pass turn. I think it happened like 3 times on stream last time. Granted, this is not one of those times. Because we're going first, right? We weren't going to do it anyways. But man, does it feel like it happens a lot. Or dude. And of course their hand just disappears, bro. Never understood their deck. Well, this is a bad example because we're about to get cooked. Going down from 5 to 2 because you know that's fuck me, dude. Fitting. And we give them their Cyrus. Should have just kept my hand, I guess. This is a bad. Ignore this. This is not a good example for. Do not judge the deck off of this immediate loss. Guess you're going to sleep? Yeah, Kobe. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one. See you next time. I'm only gonna stream till 1, so like another 10, 12 minutes. And we lost Cyrus, so basically we have no win condition. I should just scoop, but you never know. How are the Psychic and Fire decks doing in the current meta since the last time I was here? Still any good? There's a Blaziken deck that's very popular. I don't like how it looks, but yeah. And then Psychic is Altaria is insane. Any version of Altaria is probably playable right now. Let me just go to the next one, bro. Have a good night. Cookie. Did you get your gold border poison barb? No, I'm still missing 1 barb to get the 2 copies. But I'm not even playing poison barbs right now, so. Win streak starts now, bro. Trust. Might have to try the Rhino Pill strat from BB. You take notes. Scratch any notes that you took from the last game. Just promise me that, alright? Alright, going first. Yeah, we're cooking. This is the type of deck that we love to see sleep scan, bro. And before I just immediately lose. Oof, the Swablu leads, so we don't have to worry about Eevee. Let's go. High key, I think I want a Pokeball first. At least I'm not the only one that breaks playing this deck. I swear I never get any basics. You either get all your basics or none in between. Yeah, I agree. Bat time. Heck yeah, I don't have a bat, bro. You're hiding from me. I'll grab the toy one. Hold up. Let's just play correctly, bro. I knew it, bro. I'm telling you, this deck, I always have the Zoroarks in hand. Granted, again, it's a matchup. Like, so we're going first, so it doesn't matter. It actually, we prefer to have it, we prefer to have it in hand because we're going to be sleep scamming and we want to wake up and swing. But Lord Almighty, man. The bat, I'll go get the bat while they're doing their thing. It's a toy bat, though. I don't have the real bat no more. Bro, how long does it click? How does it take to click sing, bro? This is the Baraga. Is that the brand? Yeah, Little Tykes, bro. You just got to trust that it says it. Didn't even need to evolve. Am I watching any World Cup matches? Most of them, I think. What's the bat for? It's a redeem from Twitch. Pretty sure the dude streams like me. Yeah, he probably thought he was cooked, I guess. I don't know. So we sleep scam with a fake bat at least. Who am I pulling for? Hold up. I don't think I need to put any of this down. Except, I guess, I don't want them to... Yeah, whatever. Let's just do this guy. We could swap between Zoroarks easily. We don't need a Lucky Ice Pop yet. We could, but we don't need to. I was born in Colombia, so I'm, like, inclined to root for them. One thing I realized is that I haven't been... Alright, hold up. This guy is too aggressive. What I realized is that I've been following soccer so long, or football, that I don't recognize the like any of the players, bro. I saw Brazil play, and the only one I recognized was Neymar, and he was injured, reserved. Like he wasn't even playing. We could really use a wake up here. Thank you, GG's. So yeah, did you take notes, blue player? Just wake up. It's that easy. So he does 90, then you dark right. Yeah. Good. They deserved that. Yeah, that guy is not having as good a time as our last opponents have. Love Sosa too hard. Language wise, yeah. Clearly I don't have a it's not like clean per se, but I'm not just gonna play a stun that's just screaming out expert. Lesson 1, how to beat sleep scan. Just wake up. There you go. You're starting to get it, bro. ¿Alguna vez te has lesionado practicando algún deporte? Yeah. Funny enough, yo jugué pelota mi vida entera. Y siempre me lesionaba comiendo mierda jugando algún otro deporte. Like if I was casually playing football with my football americano, I would like jam my finger. Or if I'm playing basketball on a rebound, like the most thing that would happen to me is I would just jam my fingers playing sports that weren't baseball. I had to stop playing volleyball, but it wasn't really like an injury per se. It's just like all the constant like up and down. My knees were like cooked after the fact. Okay, this matchup is brutal. Obviously, if they don't draw well, we're okay. But their best hand to ours, we just get cooked every time. No bad days with the Gifted. Thank you so much, brother. Always supporting. You replaced the bat, man. Yeah, the bat's broken. All the old ones are gone. Alright, we definitely Rockies. Celebrating Giannis. How do you feel? Do you feel like we gave up too much? With bad knees? Yeah. I would go to the gym the next day and I couldn't do a leg extension. I was like, yeah, I gotta... He saw you prop into PCL. He could have been stream sniping for real. I guess low-key we could just put Absol here. I'm not a huge fan, huge on soccer. I do watch La Liga here and there, but when it's World Cup time, I'm locked in. So who are you going for? Is it definitely Miraidon? Yeah, it's definitely Miraidon. It's just what's not definite is if whether we'll survive or not. Alright, I'm gonna put the Zoro down because we need to find Zoroark here. If we had the Zoroark, we could like Sabrina take. Actually, no, I would help Sabrina, but come on, Zoroark. We always have 2 in hand. Clear. Surely we could find it. Okay, but thank the Lord, bro. Actually, maybe I know we're not good enough to win, but maybe one day. Hey, you never know, bro. Look at the Knicks. They took 50-something years. I think it was 53. So when it happens. I don't even know where to put the second Rocky, but I definitely want to put it down. Probably here. It's either one of these two, but we'll go here. Yeah, that man left, and we have the Serena again, bro. We are cooking. So you see, obviously we just drew God Hand, and they're kind of. Were they slow with it, or they just went second? Yeah, they went second. They put the energy in the back. So yeah, going first and drawing perfect helps in this matchup. Because if they went first and their follow-up was like 0 auras and a few magnetons and just fuel the Miraidon to full already, or sit behind sitting behind Oricoro is also a good way of cooking us, to be honest. But this guy left. This guy's gone. You're a Knicks fan. You still can't believe it. Yeah, congrats to y'all, honestly. I mean, we've been trying to move hero forever, and we've never tanked, so it's not like our picks have ever been high quality. We tend to be pretty good with them, though. Jalen Brunson should run as New York mayor. Bro, he would win yesterday. What I like about the Zoroark deck is that if your opponent breaks, you could usually like take full advantage of it, regardless of the matchup. And then even if they don't break, you have like a fighting chance. But there's some situations where like the second they give you just 1 turn, you eat them up. Keep that away from the stream. Yeah, they requested. Granted, it is a toy bat from Little Tykes, bro. But y'all should see. I give the bat to my son. And he has a little T-ball. It's a little T-ball set, bro. Granted, he doesn't have down the whole using 2 hands or whatever, but he knows how to put bat to ball, bro. It's the cutest thing. Proud father here. Not sure how I feel about the Giannis trade for the Heat. They gave up a lot. Yeah, they gave up a lot. But you know, we got Bobby Portis. I can't wait for like 10 years from now being like Heat legend Bobby Portis and every like in random posts. Loki, I'm gonna hold the bomb. Okay, I wasn't playing around him only, but I guess at the same time I was. Dan Hughes and WWE reference might have been too much. I don't know the reference, but I'm sure somebody does. Don't like them giving up jocks. Or Hawkeyes. They call it Hawkeyes, right? Hawkeyes. Such a... Nah, high key, I think we're just gonna... Ooh, it's so tempting to go full on, but I think we're just better off not feeding. Yeah, then we're just gonna do this into this. Like I thought Ware was also like pretty high up there in value, no? But I don't know. Hey, copycat for 4 when they had 5 cards in hand is bodes well for us. Have they Pokeballed at all? They have 1 Pokeball, but they found both Riolus. Jesus. Oh, and I've been using Hydreigon. I'm that guy. Sleep and Hydreigon, brother. You just choosing violence or violence. All right, so we could definitely put bench pieces now. Copycat for 2 feels bad, but I think we do need to try to find Zoro here. Or not. They've used 1 copycat. Let's see. Miami ready to win a ship in the next 3 years. That'd be pretty cool, no? Ooh, getting rid of Cyrus is huge. We got rid of Cyrus and the Hitmonlee. Our bench is safe as can be. And we know their hand is Ice Pop. So we're like in a state. Okay, so Ice Pop unknown. Copycat. Okay, 2 unknowns now. I'm just trying to win, so those have been working for me. Fun decks are there. Or for when ranked is over. Fair enough. Granted, TCG Live was there for me when ranked is over. Alright, so it's unknown. Okay, now we need to find the Sabrina again. Say less, bro. Say less. I doubt they'll draw 2 Lucario, so we should be okay moving forward. But they're already out of copycat, so no need to lower our hand more than it already is. Oh, they did find the Lucario, but they need to find both Lucarios to have a chance here. And we already took away the Cyrus. If they draw Karina, we do die. If they top the Karina, okay, that's research. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hold, hold. Just don't have double Lucario. Let's go, baby. I'm not gonna lie, this is most of my Zoroark games need a lot of good luck, bro. I'm a very fortunate Zoroark player, I'm not gonna lie. Is this a 3-game win streak? The stream is going well, but it is already 1 in the morning, and I do work in the morning, so Zoroark just isn't as good as Hydreigon is fun, though. Define fun. I guess that's subjective. To me, Zoroark is much funner than Hydreigon. I like the having, especially with the bird, having the angle where like you just go full Zoroark burr, or you could like finesse with the Absol. I guess it's just new. Zoroark is just a new toy, that's for sure. Mana's RNG for Zora's off the charts, it really is. I got a new bat. So, again, it's a toy bat, but yeah. Alright, so next loss we're calling it a stream, and we'll send the raid elsewhere. We gotta see who's streaming. And who I've raided recently or not. Alright, alright. We like seeing sleep, honestly. With this deck, there's much... Wait, this is just pure Altaria, huh? Alright, call me crazy. Let's copycat next turn. If they drop their whole hand, it is what it is, bro. But yeah. Let's go for the dunk, baby. Call me crazy. Just 1 basic. That's all we need. There. Oh, we can't use items. We can't use items. Come on. Come on. He didn't even wait for the basic. Let's go. Let's go. Granted, the chances we lost would have been very, very low. We take it, though. We take those. The method is to say next loss I'll end stream and then you go on a 10-game win streak. If that was the case, I should have said that so much earlier, but we'll see. Paid actor, by the way, he had 3 basics in hand. He's just a fan of the stream. Heard that if I lose, it would end. So he said, never mind. I'll just charge Chingling Pass. Currently on a 4-game streak, though. We take those. The most I've won with Zoroark in a row was probably like 6, I think. But it was like it's been like 4 or 5 lose, 4 or 5 lose, 4 or 5 tie. I've drawn a few against Charizards. where they just had enough healing to get out of range of being knocked out by me, but they end up knocking themselves out. But yeah, I've had quite a good run with Zoroark this season. Streak. Yeah, Toxic. Toxic Tonic. This is probably the worst start the deck has. But I guess against the grass deck, I'd much rather see Furfrou up front than anything else, so we'll take it for now. Shout out to that guy always being in our opening hand, I guess. Nabry, show yourself. Is he out here? He hasn't said a word. If he's been lurking, he has not said a word. Hola, engaged. ¿Qué me cuentas? How's it going? You caught me towards the end of what should be the end of stream, especially now with them popping off. Granted, without Stadium, we have like our eye on the prize there. Field Blower now is probably better than later. Honestly, at this point, we're like a Sabrina away from just winning, like, in the long run. Jesus Christ. A top deck Sabrina would go a long way. It's alright. Usually when I wake up, you and stream will be doing great, though. Yeah, it was... I was trying Lucario earlier. It was hit or miss. Zoroark immediately started with an L, but we've been climbing since. The Sabrina line is no longer available. I'm in danger. New angle is just hope they don't have the Sceptile already. A very well timely basic to make sure we knock out Furfrou. Surely they don't have Mega Sceptile, you know? That's what we've got to tell ourselves. And if they do, then we just lost. That's it. No worries. We end stream and call it a day. I'm holding Field Blower so that we get rid of this cape when it matters, not when they could just put another cape, you know? Thank the Lord. This thing was empty. I'm here swinging the bat, and I knocked it down, but there's nothing here. If not, bro, my entire PC was about to get soaked. Mega Sceptile, that issue you don't like. Did they research or something? No, they just forced. Hit the wrong one. Hit the... Oh, wait. They quick wrote the back. That's odd. They already have it? Nah, bro. You're wasting my time, man. Is there any line where we just don't die? No, I don't think so. Because then they Celebi snipe the Bombardier. That's a whole lot of extra steps for no reason, brother. Well, that's it. I run Altaria Geist with Helm and Area, so I have a fighting chance for the Sweetbacks and Zoroark and keep them right on. Bruh, Miraidon's been my... Well, the reason I started Lucario today was because Miraidon's been a pain in the ass. BM at its finest. I guess technically it doesn't auto-win there, so he has to go through the motions, right? But high key, it was like... The second he showed the Mega, I was gone. But yeah, let's see who's streaming. We'll pay it forward. Thank you, BB, for streaming. Thank you for Lucian, who would have streamed. I mean, would have thank you, BB, for raiding. Shout out to Lucian, who was gonna raid if I started earlier, but you know, we met. Spiny Coin. Shout out to him. Shout out to No Bad Days for the gifted. All the follows. Curly for the bits. On the YouTube side of things, we had the seals. That I've never seen a clapping seal before on my stream, but we got that today. We went up 73 points. That's not bad. For accuracy reasons, we went 4-2. Going up a good 70 points, you know, keeping on track to staying in top 1,000. Where is top 100 at? I don't think I have it in me to to grind enough to get up there. That's it's not the furthest thing. 300 points away. I feel like we've done more sometimes, but it will start evening out my win rate and all that. We don't need that in our lives. I'm gonna take it nice and easy this season. Take advantage that we're going well. All right, we'll wait for the kick raiders and then pay it forward. Kicks, thank you for the raid. At the same time, good night. I apologize. I was just ending stream, checking on the thing. Hopefully your stream went well. If you were choosing between somebody and me, let me know so I could raid them instead. Or oh wait, we got Slack. We'll go to Slack. We'll go to Slack. POV Esky. Wait, there's Esky streaming. I haven't rated Esky in a while. Hold on, let me go same category. Wait, I don't see Esky. I'm not live. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to Slack. We're going to Slack. Propaganda. Deadass offline raid Esky. All right, Kickspot. Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully next time it'll be when I'm still going. But let's go to Slack and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Nick Pocket went live in the 11th hour. That's crazy, bro. Who's more of a ghost right now, me or Nick? Who knows? Dale, I appreciate all of y'all. Now the awkward wait of like 10 seconds before I could actually get out. Yuki, nice to see you as well. GG's to everybody. Zap, you know. Alright, let's head out. Have a great one. Buenas noches.